Today we have prepared for you an exciting video with a unique collection that will help us dive into the wonderful world of aviation and take a look at the most exciting cases taking place in the sky. After watching our today's collection to the end, you will see amazing air shows, terrible disasters, and unique landings. Now, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and start watching. To perform these tricks, you need to have some courage. I definitely couldn't do that. What about you? In general, planes are not afraid of wind gusts, but in this case, the wind flow turned out to be too strong. In this case, either the engineers made serious mistakes when assembling the aircraft, or the pilot decided to joke with people who were waiting for a flawless takeoff.
Now he's coming this way. Stop! Ah! No! Oh, dear me.
And these aircraft are a real rarity. This is a special radar aircraft with an unusual circular antenna. It seems that the once popular Iron Man movie is becoming a reality. As for me, what we see is very similar to the prototypes of the Iron Supersuit for the creation of super soldiers in the future. Do you agree? Usually, two planes do not take off from the same runway at the same time. Something definitely went wrong here. The pilot of this helicopter is a real hero, as he decided to climb a very high, steep, and dangerous slope to save a person who desperately needed help. The rescue of this man was not as dangerous as the previous operation, but it is still amazing to see that with the help of a maneuverable and fast helicopter, it is possible to rescue people from a variety of places. It may seem to you that there is nothing special in this video, but this is not the case. What you are seeing now is the first launch of a new engine recently installed in this aircraft after a serious breakdown of the previous one. Now you've seen where the landing gear of the aircraft is hidden. It seems nothing special, yet interesting. The landing strip may sometimes not even be cleared of snow. Burning wheels are not something unique for airline employees. This happens often because initially, stationary wheels collide with the surface of the runway at a speed of under 300 kilometers per hour. As a result of this friction, the rubber heats up to 200 degrees Celsius and begins to burn. Do you agree that a perfect takeoff of an airplane against a background of cloudy sky and green grass is very beautiful? It is amazing, isn't it? Beautiful and synchronized movements can be achieved not only by dancers on the ground, but also by pilots in the sky. Something went wrong at the very beginning of the flight. The pilot did not even have time to take off normally, as he was forced to eject into the ocean to save his life. His plane crashed. The air show in memory of the heavy victory in World War II is held annually in many countries by the defense forces. The plane was probably overloaded, and therefore even an experienced pilot could not get it to take off in time. Now take a look at how the newest Autopilot copes with landing. And who would you entrust the landing of your flight to, a person or an autopilot? This plane hovers over the water and accidentally creates a small whirlpool. It turns out that not only nature can do this. This aircraft produces excellent smoke rings. They are perfectly smooth and form very rhythmically. I've never seen anything like it. The design is certainly original. I wonder if such an aircraft needs twice as many pilots. Such a subtle design was clearly invented for aircraft designed for highly secret and important missions. I think such a plane is not visible to most radars. How do you like such an unusual landing? The pilot clearly has a good sense of humor. It's hard to even imagine how powerful the engine is if this plane doesn't even need acceleration to take off. No, this helicopter is not falling. The pilot simply decided to show its unique skills, so he dives nose down. It looks pretty interesting. The team of this helicopter was able to rescue people drowning at a depth with the help of a special net. Quite often, a special parachute is used for additional braking. It's not an easy landing, but the pilot was able to land this bird without a single scratch thanks to his experience. The takeoff of this fighter is so epic that it looks more like a scene from a blockbuster movie than a normal situation in real life. Perhaps the pilot did not have time to stand upside down in the morning to improve blood circulation in his body, and therefore decided to perform such an important exercise at work. Do you have another explanation for such strange behavior? It looks simply horrible. I think the reason for such a strange dive is the strong wind. I don't know what is in the head of the pilot of this passenger plane, but definitely not common sense. It is very dangerous to make such a sharp takeoff without gradually gaining speed on the runway. If you thought that dangerous races happen only on land transport, then you were wrong. Here's a clear example of a confrontation between two planes. This is much more dangerous than the usual sports car racing. And now we have a dead loop of the helicopter. Now I've seen everything. This is what refueling looks like right in the air. What is the purpose of it? Do you have versions to share in the comments below? What an impressive air show! Don't you agree? I would definitely come to see this. That's what it means to be a real extreme lover. I wonder if there could be something more risky and giving as much adrenaline as this crazy act. The fighters fly very clearly and smoothly, as if they are a flock of birds that feel each other on a whole new level. Even an experienced pilot is not always able to make a smooth landing. This skill is not developed by everyone, and not immediately. It is good that the breakdown of this military aircraft was revealed even before it took off into the air. The AV-8B Harrier II is a rare aircraft with a vertical landing. It is capable of hovering like a helicopter as well as accelerating like a jet plane at almost supersonic speeds. The plane leaves such an interesting air trail only because there is a heavy fog around. This is how pilots are trained. Here, they create a curtain of smoke with the help of smoke grenades. In winter, when the temperature is too low, starting the engine is accompanied by a large amount of smoke. The pilot had to dump fuel to make an unplanned landing, thus reducing the likelihood of a fire. Surely it's exciting to watch the same plane very close to being a passenger. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Now we're waiting for you in the comments below to discuss the most interesting videos of this episode.